QuitFit British Touring Car Championship makes its season finale here at Brands Hatch in Kent. We've gone through 8 different circuits as well. This is the last one on the original layout. It's time for the title to be decided. And coming into the last race of the season, Tom Ingram leads the championship by just 11 points to Jake Hill. Ash Sutton is 14 points back. In the last race in round 29, Colin Turkington eliminated himself from the standings, being 39 points back. So it's a 3-horse race then between Tom Ingram and Jake Hill for their first title, or will Ash Sutton become a 4-time champion? It's time to find out. Hello everybody and welcome to round 30 of 30. The last round of the 2022 QuitFit British Touring Car Championship is upon us. I'm Josh Birch, I'm in the commentary box in the UK studio, but trackside is Josh Players as well at Brands Hatch on the Grand Prix circuit. Josh, you've repositioned yourself from the first part of Paddock Hill. Where are you now?
Yeah, I am on the other side of the circuit. If I just plug my phone in, trying to plug it in without looking down in my pocket, which is not going well.
Just seeing highlights of race 1 on the ITV stream as well. That's just on the side of the screen because we can't get it off as well at the moment. But go on, Josh.
If I turn my camera around,
yes, we can see.
There's the grid there with the last 2 rows of the grid, and if I zoom out, there is 30s, and if I come round here, there's Clark Curve and Clearwave up there, the sun beaming down, ready to set. But there's the last 2 rows of the grid. If we go down, there's the back of the paddock, and then down there is the exit of circuits.
You're going to have quite the shot on the opening lap of this race. I hope you realise that. The amount of action you're going to see is unbelievable.
Yeah, and this is my view from the tree stump which I found. You can see you can see the ITV Sport guys.
Oh, give them a wave then. Where are they?
Hello.
Oh, there they are. There they are. Yeah. That's the same. But hang on, let's put it in full screen. Yeah, there they are. That's where Steve Ryder is up in the commentary box at the moment as well.
This is the view from my tree stump.
Yep. Nice. That's a good view. Good view from the tree stump.
So I am currently sat on this tree stump. The tree stump of 30s.
That'll do, yeah. I'll tell you what, though, I definitely need to send you the information.
And right here is the medical centre, so I think I'm in safe hands.
You definitely are if you fall off, which hopefully you won't. But also, if any driver ends up in the medical centre, you're right there. Right, let's say good afternoon to those ITV boys, because it's time to go over to Steve and to Paul.
Just, when you look at it, it looks like Tom Ingram all the way, but when you're starting where he is, you've got to be reliant on some good driving by everybody else. His teammate on pole, will he back the ball up like we've seen Matt Neal do for
He is
Brits
an
Hill?
element, do you think, Dan Lloyd on pole?
It's probably a bit too far away for him to be a worry, to be honest. But if he gets the radio call and he's in the lead and he needs to bunch him back up, then he will be asked to do that, I'm sure of it. But everyone's got some help, haven't they? You know, Ash Sutton's got Dan Camish there, and obviously Colin Turkington's out the equation now, so he's told me personally, I will help Jake Hill. Right. So everyone's got a bit of help. I just don't know how it's going to end up. I can't wait.
It is going to be absolutely fantastic. Right, let's go down to the grid. Let's get all the opinions.
Over to you then, Louise Goodman.
Yeah, thank you, Steve. The final grid of the season before the race that decides the 2022 champion. I'm nervous, so I can only imagine how these guys are feeling. Tom, it has been just the perfect day so far. It's going to be a little trickier this time out, starting from P10, isn't it?
Yeah, it really is. A couple of people have sort of spoken to me in the different stream one, between races, the last races 2 and 3, and they've sort of said, "What's your game plan?" And I said, "I don't know, because we can't aim for one. We can have situations mapped out. We can have stuff that could happen, that might happen, that might, So it's so hard to prepare for this moment. It's like nothing else. It really is like nothing else. We're an 11-point lead coming into this race with a car that we've just qualified on pole with 2 race wins. So, it's feeling fantastic, Louise, and yeah, I'll just get keen to get on with it now.
Okie dokie, I'll let you get your head down and see if I can have a quick run up and have a quick word with the other championship contenders. Jake Hill starting just alongside. Jake, it's a little bit cooler, the sun's gone down a bit. You've got Tom alongside you, Ash up ahead. What's the game plan?
Just go for it. You know, you got nothing else to lose. We've had a fantastic year, a fantastic day, and just go and enjoy it.
11-point gap, how doable is that?
You know, it's hard, there's no doubt about it, especially when the bloke I've got to beat is right next to me and the other bloke I've got to beat is a row ahead of me. So, you know, it's going to be extremely tough, but, you know, I've got a couple of wingmen up ahead, so see what we can do.
No doubt whatsoever, you will be giving it your all. So a couple of minutes left to go up and have a word with Ash Sutton, who, as we've seen across today, has not got the car that he would want to have underneath him. I had a quick chat with his engineer, Tony, just standing beside the car here, just before coming out onto the grid. Ash, I know I was chatting with Tony a moment ago. He's saying you've kind of gone large for this one on the settings, haven't you?
I didn't really have a say in the settings, to be fair. I got into the car and he said, "You remember when it was a bit lively? Well, we've gone a step further." So I actually don't know what we've got on the car.
Well, I guess it's a case of you've just got to throw everything at it. You've got to throw your talent at it. And we've seen the cars not giving you what you want. So, you know, go radical.
Well, exactly. It's our last chance of any hope. So we've got to try something different, and from my understanding, he's done that, so we'll wait and see.
How big a job have you got ahead of you, do you think?
Well, realistically, I've got to have a bit of a miracle. We've just got to keep going as far forward as we can if the car will let us, and whatever happens behind happens.
OK, all right, I'll let you get your head down. This is it, guys, the race that will decide the championship, and as always, talking us through one last time.
Well, here we go then, guys. It's all time to get going. The last round of the Quick Fit British Touring Car Championship. Josh, I've been seeing him while you lot have been working and hearing from Louise on the grid. Josh has been running up and down several positions. Where on earth have you relocated yourself this time?
It's going to be incredible. I've got butterflies in my stomach.
The exit of Stirling stand clear always just to check connectivity, and it was all good.
Fab, all works, all good.
So basically, on lap 1, I'm going to start off at 30s, then I am going to carefully, when the last car has, as I hear another taxi, I don't know how long we have left, but carefully I am going to run down there.
Oh, blimey.
And that is the exit of Stirling's.
Right
ready
down
for the cars to go down to Clearways, and that is an amazing shot.
That is a very, very long run as well, so be careful.
And guess what, Joss? You get, and everyone at home, you get to watch me do it.
Yes, yes, because the camera will be on, so don't fall over. Otherwise, we'll get £250 so you've been framed done right away as well. But here we go then, folks. Strap yourselves in. Round 30 of 30 of the Quick Fit British Touring Car Championship is about to get underway, and this will be the last race of the season. And also, Josh is watching the race because, as you can see in the bottom corner, he can see the same screen as me, so he can keep an eye on
this. It's very blurry though, but it's okay as I hear engine revs rising, so I am going to flip the camera around so we can see Vic Parfitt leave the grid.
Fantastic. Well, the cars are leaving the grid now as well. The final BTCC race of the season and the championship decider, and Jason Plato's last ever race is go. Away they head on the parade lap. And this is how they line up. If Josh keeps us on that camera angle as well, as they come back round as well, you'll see the starting grid procedure. But this is how they line up on the grid then for the last race of the year. On row 1, it's Dan Lloyd on pole position. Bobby Thompson starts in second position. The second row of the grid, Dan Camish is third. Alongside him is Josh Cook. The third row of the grid sees Adam Morgan alongside the Ash Sutton Championship protagonists. Row 4, Rory Butcher and Colin Turkington. Then row 5, Championship row, Jake Hill 9th, Tom Ingram starts 10th. Row 6 sees George Gamble alongside Aidan Moffat. Row 7 sees Daniel Rowbottom and Tom Chilton. Row 8 sees Stephen Jelly and Nick Collard. Row 9 sees Ash Hand alongside Jason Plato in his last race. Row 10, Gordon Shannon and Dexter Patterson. Row 11 sees Michael Crees alongside Sam Osborne. Row 12, Ollie Jackson and Jack Butel. Row 13, Jade Edwards and Rick Parfitt. Row 14, Aaron Taylor-Smith and Nick Hamilton. And Carl Bordley on row 15. You're seeing the cars hurtling round the track as Josh is showing us the info. Trackside for us. Let's give you the laps of hybrid they've got in this race. Ingram has 5, Hill has 6, Turkington 7, Butcher 8, Sutton 9, Morgan 10, Cook 11, Camish 12, Thompson 13, Lloyd on pole has 14. Everybody else has 15 unlimited laps of hybrid power as well. That's Carl Bordley as well now coming through. There's Nick Hamilton. And there at the back of the field is indeed Carl Bordley coming through, as you can see on Josh's screen now, tailing up at the back. The next time they'll throw, there's the medical car. Safety car and medical car actually at the back of the field. Josh now makes his way down towards the start procedure. So then folks, strap yourselves in. We're trackside for the last race of the season. I'm in the UK commentary box. Josh is trackside at Brands Hatch for us as well.
I have 2 words for you, Josh.
Go on.
Unlucky, mate.
Yeah, I must admit, I agree. Let's hear from Tingram.
Points to the good. Jake Hill, second in the championship. He's on 3.
Okay, I thought we were going to hear from Tingram, but we weren't. Let's give you the championship permutations then. Ingram's on 383 points. Jake Hill is on 372. That's 11 points back. Sutton's on 369. He's 14 points back. To win the race, to win the championship, Sutton must be 3rd or higher. For Hill, he must be 5th or higher. And for Ingram, he just needs to score some points. It's as simple as that. So Hill must be inside the top 5 with the fastest lap. Sutton must be inside the top 3 to be in chance for contention. That simple. And then Ingram cannot score any points for that permutation to happen. We'll keep you abreast of everything throughout the race. But this is crunch point. The championship is about to start. You can see the cars coming into their grid slots where Josh is on the camera. What's it like down there, Josh?
Even though they are at the other side of the infield, very loud.
We can hear them even over our own voiceovers.
But the noise coming in 30s, the first time, and the noise going out of Sterling's, the first lap, I'm going to be bringing you some awesome audio quality as Carl Bordley, the final car, is lining up on the grid. And I can also see the green flag man.
Fantastic. Carl Bordley lines up then. Hamilton, his teammate, is alongside him. So, from April all the way to October.
Green flag at the back.
29 races. It all comes down to this. The 30th and last QuidFit British Touring Car Championship race of 2022. The championship comes down to this. Right here, right now. Lights on. Action! Good start from Dan Lloyd. It's a better start from Tom Ingram than he's made so far today. Ash Sutton sends it up the inside line. Dan Camish takes 2nd position. Adam Morgan trying to continue with 3rd as they head through Pilotkill Bend. Everything looks so far. So Ingram versus Hill. Ingram versus Hill. They're making contact with each other. Hill tries to go around the outside and still they're side by side. Ingram just about holds the position. They're coming up towards Josh. Come then, through the chicane, Hill goes on the inside, and Morgan takes 2nd position. There they are, flying through. Utter drama as Sutton and Camish are battling together. The Camish must back out of that one as they all fly through past Josh. Sutton was on the outside there, battling with Camish. Josh, what a start this is being.
Yes, it is. Always look left, always look right, and go.
Right, down the hill through Pilgrim's Drop, side by side. Ingram's on the inside line. Turkington's just ahead of them. Turkington is helping Jake Hill. He's backed Ingram up, exactly what he said he was going to do. Hill and Ingram are side by side. They're coming through. Let's go back to Josh as he's trackside as well. Ingram can't get through. Ingram stays ahead of Hill. He does stay Hill as the cars flash by Josh once more. There is Turkington, there is Ingram, and there is Hill. The championship protagonists battling their way through at the moment. What a tremendous start. And now, are you going to do that 15 times, Josh? I really hope you're not, because you might have a heart attack if you do that 15 times. I certainly would. He's out of breath at the moment. Are you going to do that 15 times? Oh, and Hill! Ingram goes on the inside, door bangs Turkington, and here comes Hill! Ingram's on the inside line, coming into Paddock Hill Bend. Don't forget about that. Ingram, it keeps through. Hill pushes him through. Turkington's been dropped out now behind Jake Hill. Well, there's no look there. That's not going to help him whatsoever in the championship positions as things stand as well. And Josh Cook looking at the inside this time of Rory Butcher. Butcher's teammate as well in a bit of a battle. Side by side, Cook forces Butcher off once again as it's all just... Oh, and off goes Turkington! Turkington goes wide and clips the side and there's contact! And Dan Rowbottom spins in the middle of the pack on the way down Pilgrim's drop! And they all avoid him! They all avoid him and he gets going again! My goodness me! What an insane part of the track! Well, it's all okay. They've all got going, Josh, but Rowbottom's got a broken rear suspension. Dan Rowbottom is out of the race. And let's go back over to Josh where they're coming through. Replay. There you have it. They all flash by as well. Well, you can see the big gap. Oh, and the safety car will be deployed because Parfit's in the gravel. Over to you, Josh. Well, we can't hear from Josh. What was that, Josh? Well, where's the safety car? Parfit's in the gravel trap. They're surely going to have to deploy the safety car because of it. So we're not seeing it at the moment on the screens. There it is, safety car deployed. It had to be thrown. There you can see Josh showing us now the SC boards on the exit coming out of Sterling Benz. But lap 3 of 15, and the safety car gets called. That'll bunch the field up nicely again. So as things stand, Ash Sutton in 5th position. He is where he needs to be. Sorry, he's just outside where he needs to be. So Sutton is not the champion. As there's smoke coming from the Josh, there's going to be smoke coming towards you because the 19 of Bobby Thompson that was running in 2nd place has got a problem with the car. So there's smoke coming towards you in a second as Rowbottom enters the pits. So that puts Sutton in 4th place. Ingram will move up the order as well. And Josh, he's coming very slowly towards you in a second. So, oh no, he's pulled off. He's at Hawthorne Bend, Josh. So he's at Hawthorne Bend. I don't think you can get over there. As the field are coming back through. Safety car is out then. So as things stand, Josh, can you still... Oh, and Thompson's car's probably on fire now. There we go. So as things stand, Ingram on 391 points, Sutton is on 380, and Jake Hill on 379. So as things stand, Tom Ingram is the touring car champion as the cars go by Josh once again. Parfit's in the gravel trap just waiting for a lift. And there's the cars perfectly under safety car going by Josh outside of the track. We start the 4th lap now. You can see actually with the driver tracker where he is on the circuit as well. So I love that we've got the Martin Brundle Sky F1 thing going on with Josh this weekend. I love it where he's trackside as well. How's it going, Josh? Can you hear me, Josh? Oh, I can't hear you. If you can hear me, I can't hear you. Just to let you know. Good, yeah. I can't hear you at the moment, just to let you know. Over your mic, but yeah. Yeah, I can't hear you on mic at the moment. I can hear things in the background, but I can't hear you on your mic. Anyway, replay at the start with all the action going on. Hill versus Ingram as Ingram is being held up by Turkington. You heard Paul O'Neill say that that Turkington said, "I'm going to help Jake Hill in this race." And it seems like he was going to, and certainly gave it a decent try. But just turning off the heater up in the commentary box now because roasting after that opening lap. I'm sure Josh is as well after running so long as well. What do you make of that race start? Are you on mute? You might be on mute, because I can't hear a word you're saying. All of a sudden it's... No, can't hear you. Hang on, I think I know what's happened. It might be my side, so let me see if it is mine. Can you hear me, Josh? No. Okay, restart the call. Let's see if that works again then as we get that sorted. Let's go over to Tim Harvey.
Cause a problem, but he's been forceful and he's got through it. Coming down now, he must have been worried about knowing that Hill would come back on the inside. That's why he's left a big gap on the inside and let the car run wide. Good drive off the corner and alongside Turkington bracing for Surtees.
That's Turkington through on the inside. Turkington has a face full.
Okay, let's try this again then. Can you hear me, Josh? Oh, I can hear you, but you're very faint. Like, your microphone is incredibly faint. I can hear you. I don't think... Is your earplugs working? Are your earplugs working? Because I can't hear you over the mic there. Yeah.
Hello?
Yes, I can hear you now. Hello. I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Fab. Right, let's get this back on the show on the road. This is Bobby Thompson with his car catching a little bit of fire. And just getting okay. Okay, so Josh will get himself sorted back again in a second, as we can hear. And Parfit sort of putting his hands up there, saying, "What were you doing?" And I think that was to Alan Taylor-Smith, so... a bit cheeky, if you ask me what that was. We're in portrait mode, by the way. As the rest of the field come through, ready for the action. There you can see Josh getting his camera sorted. Let's go back over to him now. Hi, Josh. We can see you and hear from you now, so it's all good. Yeah, Josh, do you think Ingram's going to win this race, just quickly? Do you think he's going to take this championship challenge as well this weekend?
I don't know, but I've just been positioned at a great angle.
Oh, really? I'm looking forward to this angle then when we see it in a few seconds' time, when the safety car comes in this lap. Okay. So there are safety cars in this lap, and we're going to go...
You
wow!
said the safety cars into this lap. Perfect safety car restart for you.
Perfect. Can't wait to see where it is. We've got you on the angle ready for you as well when we come it up. We're just seeing the MB Motorsport Garage, Mark Blondell's team as well with BMW as well. Tom Ingram, though, is going to be needing all the luck he can have. He's P7 at the moment. He's never won a Quidfit British Touring Car Championship before. He's been close on several occasions. Oh, yes. Safety car in this lap. We're back to green flag running. They are the cars flashing into the last couple of corners to take the restart. What an angle. We're racing again here at the British Touring Car Championship with a supreme angle that Josh has got on the back and straight as well as we're seeing. And immediately, Ingram trying to go around the outside of Dan Camish. Camish locks up through Paddock Hill Bend. Ingram is absolutely flying. He pulls to the inside line. Camish defends the inside line to Druids as well. Ingram trying to go around the outside line. Can't find a way through there. Surely should be able to find a way through there. We've highlighted the top three for you in the championship protagonist contention, as well as Camish having a lot of trouble. Hill's coming on the back of Ingram there as well. Here they come again by Josh with all the cars flying through. That is down at that's down at Surtees as they go on to the Grand Prix loop. Josh is located at the exit of Clearways into Clark Curve. And already as we head downhill, Ingram Josh is looking magnificent. What did the cars look like when they passed you?
Oh, it's absolutely amazing and very, very loud because it's right to the braking zone of going into Clearway, but I can hear the cars coming towards me down into Stirling.
They are coming towards you shortly as well, as Adam Morgan has dropped from second down to fifth. So Cook, Sutton, Butcher coming through. So Sutton is where he needed to be to take the championship challenge. Here comes the cars flying past Josh. So with Sutton in third, that gives him 15 points. So that will put him on 383. That'll be 384, sorry, so he's a point clear of Ingram, but Ingram is catching up slowly. As it stands, Tom Ingram will be on 392 points, and Ash Sutton will be on 387. 84, 8 points back, and Jake Hill will be on 380. So as things stand, Ingram is still the touring car champion. We'll know pretty soon. The race has been extended to 17 laps. Ingram has a slide coming out of Paddock Hill Bend, trying to send it out the inside of Dan Camish. That's going to allow Jake Hill to go round the outside of him and keep alongside of him. Coming out of Druids, can Hill have the inside line into Graham Hill Bend? No, he can't. Ingram stays ahead as they're coming towards Josh once again at Surtees as well. You can see them flashing by there on the inside of the track. You've got a perfect angle there to see them several times per race as well as they flash through. Camish going a little bit wide, Ingram keeping on that inside line as well. And this battle is just going to keep on going as well. Ingram looks...
Oh dear, that is my worst enemy. That's once again.
Another epic run. As we see, I tell you what, absolute dedication coverage from you today, Josh. Getting your trackside, I think. First time this year, actually, trackside. I can't remember, although it might have been once before. We'll try and make it a few more next year and still send you to Brands for the final. But side-by-side stuff going on so far as he's now running to the outside of where they are now. That's at the last corner. Oh, great angle coming out the last corner now as well. Josh is giving us as the car's flying through. That's into Clearways and the Clark curve as they flash by now down the Brabham Straight as well. Lloyd leading the race at the moment. He's got 8 tenths to cook, but we're all watching the Hill and Ingram battle with Sutton closing in as well. This is getting a lot of tense stuff. Sutton third position, Turkington's up to 13. So after that monstrous restart error, Hill's looking to the inside of Ingram. Camish locks up ahead of him once again as they're going to come back towards Josh as well on the screen. At Surtees as well. The corner before they go onto the start finish. There they are, look, he's just showing us on the camera. But Hill is closing in once again. It's a 1 minute 30 lap time. We've done 8 of the 17 now. Ingram getting awfully close to the back as well. Jelly's up to 11th. Shedden's up into 13th place as the cars once again flash by. And there needs to be a lot more running on this now, a lot more pace. Turkington's used 1 of these 7 laps of hybrid, so he can use them theoretically for the rest of the race. Collard's up to 11th. Turkington now passes Shedden as well. Shedden drops down into 14th position as the cars are about to flash by Josh once again on the camera. Ingram versus Hill is still what we're watching through Dingle Dell. Here come the cars by Josh. There's Dan Lloyd, the lesser spotted Dan Lloyd in this race so far as we're watching Hill versus Ingram, and it's coming for a side-by-side battle. There they are in the mid-pack. There's Colin Turkington further back as well. Ash Hand's up into 15th place. Chilton is down to 16th place. Jake Hill is having an attack moment now as well on the back of Tom Ingram as they come through up towards turn number 1 at Paddock Hill Bend. Be a movement here as Rory Butcher dives to the inside line for 3rd place. Butcher takes Sutton's 3rd place away from him as well. Sutton wants it back, tries to go out the outside. Jake Hill goes off the gravel, trying to pass Tom Ingram into turn 1. Hasn't worked into Druids. Sutton is all over the back of Butcher for 3rd place. Adam Morgan's coming into the battle as well. Sutton tries to go around the outside. Butcher has the inside line defended, tries to climb back over, hasn't worked. Butcher gets a slow exit. Butcher gets a tab now as well. Morgan's darting left and right to try and get in front of Sutton. It's not working. Sutton stays in 4th place, Butcher stays in 3rd, and now Hill versus Ingram have closed up to the title fight now in the top 3 as well. So Ingram's still defending from Hill, but he's setting after Sutton. Morgan's on the back of him too. Wow! I don't know what to say in this race anymore, Josh. The attention's palpable on the telly. I can't imagine what it's like there with the cars being so close.
Yeah, and they sound like they are coming back towards me. I'm slowly making my way round.
They are.
The circuit.
They are coming back towards you. Do they sound different to what they did last year, Josh? Because you were there the last race before they were hybrid. This year, the hybrid, do they sound any different to you? Can't hear us at the moment, so I'll ask them that question again in a minute. There's Dan Lloyd, leader of the race. 2 tenths behind him is Josh Cook. Josh Cook won the season opener. Can he win the season closer for Rich Energy BTC Racing as well? We're about to find out. Hill and Ingram coming together still side by side. They're closing up on Sutton once again. You can see Josh showing his colours.
Yeah, they do sound very loud. Like, louder than last year, and that is someone into the pit lane, Josh.
Yeah, into the pit lane, I think that is... Oh, I hope it's not Jason Plato. Can't see anyone so far, but Josh Cook is side by side with Dan Lloyd trying to go around the outside into Graham Hill Bend. Lloyd has the inside line pretty much covered as well. It's Carl Bordley Boardley, Josh. Carl Boardley is in the pit lane. So that's what we're seeing so far. Great angle on the cars coming out of the last couple of corners as Jake Hill looks to the inside of Ingram. You can see it on the TV monitor that Josh is showing us as well. Ingram is closing in and shuts the door on Hill. Hill can't find a way through. And the championship is going the way of Tom Ingram. All he's going to do is stay in this position, and he has got the championship sewn up. Rory Butcher has moved up into third position ahead of Ash Sutton. This race just getting more and more insane. It's lap 10 of 17. We crowned the F1 champion early on in the day. Now can we crown the touring car champion? All that would be left is to crown the MotoGP champion. We've still got time. Hill sends it out the inside. Hill has it past Ingram. Down a Dingle Dell. Down towards where Josh is as well. He has. He's done it. He's gone through. Hill passes Ingram. The fight is on. Here's the cars. There's Ingram in the middle of the pack. Well, that is insane. Side-by-side stuff. Ingram got a bad run out of Dingle Dell, and Hill sent it up the inside and takes the position. So now Hill has got to start fighting for the title, but Morgan touches the back, and Sutton for the third race running has damage to his rear side pod as well, and he gets nerfed off the bumper by Adam Morgan. Morgan gets spun round by Hill. Hill spins Morgan into the path of Ingram. Ingram just avoids it, but Morgan is spun round, and I think he might have stalled it. Wow, drama! But that puts Ingram back. Hill goes to 5th, Ingram to 6th. The 3 championship protagonists are in a row, but Ingram will be the champion, and yeah, it was Camish who spun Morgan round. So Camish spins Morgan round. Hill was on the outside of it. He got out of it, but wow! And this is Ingram's view of it as well on the inside. So Josh, we've got Sutton 3, Sutton 4, Hill 5, Ingram 6.
Wow, if they come towards me now.
Let's have a look. Hill's on the back of Sutton again now. There's the leaders. And there is the championship protagonists all together in the line. There's Sutton, there's Hill. And look how far Ingram is back. At the moment, Ingram leads the title by 10 points to Hill and 11 points to Sutton. But there's so much more time left in the race so far. So much more time to find as Jake Hill has got an enormous run. Hill's going to try and pull to the outside line of Sutton. Can't find it through Paddock Hill Bend. Sutton takes more on the curb. Hill's got a better exit. Hill tries the dummy. Round the outside, into Jewett. Sutton takes him wide. Over to you, Josh.
Yeah, Michael Creed got all lost down in clearaways, and Nick Hamilton is into the pit lane.
Yep, Hamilton boxing again as Josh is trackside for us, bringing us some camera angles as well from the side of the track. Hill versus Sutton is what we're watching at the moment. Hill's right in the back of Sutton. They're both on hybrid power. Ingram just waiting for them both to take each other off.
There's a black and white flag for someone, I believe it's one of the Halford team.
It's Gordon Shedden. 52, I think, Josh, it is, because Rowbottom's so far down.
Yeah, it's definitely a 2. It's hard to see from here.
So it looks that way. Sutton's under pressure again from Jake Hill coming on the inside. Lap 12 of 17. We've been given the title fight we wanted. We've highlighted the championship protagonists for you on the screen. Here they come again by Josh, and Hill's closing in on Sutton. There they are. There they were. And that's Dexter Patterson having to hold back as well. And Moffat and Jelly, sorry, closing together. Some great camera angles we're seeing from Josh today. As they're at the back. Into turn number 1 once again. Sutton just holding off from Hill. Hill gets a much better exit. Sutton was out of shape. Sutton goes defensive. Hill tries to go around the outside. Bump tap Shedden. Tries to push him out the way. Coming through Jewett. Hasn't worked out. Ingram's closing into the back of them as well. Hill trying to go to the inside. Sutton goes defensive into Graham Hill Bend. Ingram takes the shorter run. He gets the better exit. Ingram's going for a run around the outside. The championship protagonists are 3 abreast as they head towards Josh. Campbell goes to the inside line. They're all battling together. Unbelievable drama here at Brands Brands Hatch for the championship. Hill gets a great exit onto the Grand Prix loop. Sutton is a sitting duck. Ingram's going to go for the battle. Ingram tries to go around the outside of Jake Hill. He doesn't need to take any unusual risks. He's the champion. He just got to stay out of it. He can't let Gamble through, but he's got to hold the position. Wow, this is amazing racing we're seeing at the moment between the championship. Who cares about Dan Lloyd winning the race? Congratulations for him. He's leading this race quite closely to Josh Cook, but this championship is amazing. Over to you, Josh. They're coming back towards him now. So Josh Cook is nearing the finish line now to where he's positioned himself. That's great timing for the end of the race. Hill looks to the inside, can't find a way through there. Ingram's backed off. Where are they on the screen then? There they are, flying through. Unbelievable. What an action we're seeing here for the final touring car race of the year, the championship decider. Providing us with drama, with intrigue, and pure craziness. Sutton has a very poor exit out of Paddock Hill Bend. Can Hill capitalise on anything from that? No. Thought about it on the inside line. Can't find the way through. And now, trying to push back. It's getting dark here at Brands Hatch as well. The lights have started to come on the driver's headlamps as well, just to sort of see where they're going, let people know where they are in the mirrors. The TV angle makes it look brighter, but I'm sure Josh, who's trackside, can tell us about the weather, about how light conditions are slowly falling. Down onto the back hill of the circuit they go. Hill looking to the inside, down Pilgrim's Drop. As we cut to the battle for the lead between Dan Lloyd and Josh Cook. Roy Butcher's 2 seconds back, but it's the title fight we need to see. Sutton 4th, Hill 5th, Ingram 6th, and currently the champion. Do remember that though, as things stand, he is the champion. As we take a look now once again with Josh trackside. Of the cars coming through. There's your race leaders flying through. Any second now as well, you might see the top 3. There they are. They're your championship protagonists coming across the line to start lap 15 of 17. We're into the overtime now. Amazing shots trackside by Josh Blaze. Hill gets a much better exit, tries to go wide out of Paddock Hill Bend up the hill in towards Druid. Sutton again in the upper 4 defending the inside line. Unless Ingram retires from the race, this is all a pointless battle. Ingram was 10 points ahead of Jake Hill in the standings and 11 points clear of Ash Sutton in the championship, as Aidan Moffat now is having a battle. Stephen Jelly slips up the inside, tags the back of Moffat, keeps it through. Turkington tries to get back ahead of his teammate Stephen Jelly. This is over 10th, 11th and 9th positions at the moment. They're going past where Josh is. Well, Josh in the last corner now as well, just seeing through as well. Ready for the end of the race. Wisely done, Josh, by the way, to be there for the end of the race. As he gets ready to run by. Looking extremely good so far. Lloyd used 9.
Find a space now.
Try and get one across the line, that'll be something. Just budge people out the way. Say media and budge people out the way. That always works for me. Just budge people out the way with an elbow and say media. Cross the line again once again then. Laps 16 and 17, they're coming across now as well. Ingram leads the title, 393 points, as I said, over this standings. Got to have a lot more running. Got to have a lot more anticipation. Oh, what a view across the line there. That is Josh. Brilliant as Sutton crosses it now. 16 and 17. This is the 2 laps added on for the safety car period. Is this good 2 laps going to decide the British Touring Car Championship title in 2022? At the moment, Ingram in 6th has the title, but Sutton and Hill ahead of him are their direct rivals. Hill's going for it on the inside. Thought he was going to have a move into Graham Hill Bend, but Jake can't find the way through there. Sutton on hybrid power now. He's got it to the end of the race. So does Hill, so does Ingram. They've both got hybrid to the end, and they're all pushing extremely hard now. Up the hill, Turkington is out of hybrid power. So that's confirmed. Turkington has run out of hybrid power. He's in 10th position. He's used all 7 laps.
Oh, God.
I know. What have you got?
Not.
What have you got? Go on. Oh, you've got right at the line. Oh, clap, clap, clap to Josh Plays. Well done. Coming towards you as well. Here we go then, folks. They're going to cross the line in front of Josh. That's Dan Lloyd. And it's the last lap of the 2022 season, and Hill's going side by side with Sutton. Sutton holds the inside line, and they're side by side going to Panikill Bend. This is unbelievable stuff. We caught it live on the camera. Hill's going to try and go around the outside line. Will they both make it? They bang wheels. They bang door mirrors. Ingram's going to send him. The three abreast into the last corner. Hill passes Ingram. Ingram gets through. Hill's get forced down. Hill's in the gravel. Hill's dropped out of it. It's done. It was a do or die. And Hill's died off the track. Off he goes down into 6th position. Down into 9th position. He's behind Camish. Turkington is too far out of it to help his teammate out like he said he would before the race started. Tom Ingram is half a lap away to being the QuidFit British Touring Car Champion. Let's take another look at it. So this is on the outside line. We saw it side by side on the TV cameras as well. Sutton defending the inside line. Hill sent it around the outside. They come together with a door bang as well down the start-finish straight. I think Sutton turned in not knowing Jake Hill was there. Hill understeered into the corner. Ingram goes through. There's a love tap between them, and Hill goes for a run through the gravel. Well, I don't know what to say. I don't know what to react with as Hill passes Camish now, finally. But it's too late. Tom Ingram on 394 points will take the title by 12 points. Across the line, Dan Lloyd wins round 30 of the QuidFit British Touring Car Championship. But across the line, for the first time, across he goes. Your 2022 QuidFit British Touring Car Champion for the first time, Tom Ingram is the Touring Car Champion. It's been a long time coming, but boy oh boy did he deserve it. And something's happened in the last corner, Josh.
That's perfect, I believe.
Perfect through the gravel across the line as they went 4 wide. Get down there, see what's happened. But Tom Ingram is the 2022 British Touring Car Champion, and we've got a car upside down of the 777 of Michael Crees, but he's walking away. Josh, run! Run down there! Run to the end! Get an interview! Run down there! Go for words!
If I'm down there, then I'm going to do my championship presentation.
Good, yeah, stay there. We saw it, we can see it. Try and zoom in on it. Let's hear from Tom Ingram.
Tom, well done.
Thank you.
How hard a race was that?
Thank you so much. Oh my gosh, I cannot believe it. Just ridiculous. Absolutely marvellous.
How hard a race was that? You had cars all around you. You were trying to attack, trying to defend. I mean, that must have been the longest 17 laps ever.
It was so difficult. It was so difficult because I didn't know. I had no idea what to do. I almost wanted an adult here with me, just to hold my hand and say, do this, do that. Spencer has been on the radio every lap, telling me everything that's going on, all of the details I need to know, everything from gaps to points to everything. And I cannot say thank you enough to every single person, because it's just amazing. It is an absolute lifelong dream come true.
He is crying.
I just cannot believe it.
Physical tears.
Bristol Street Motors and Accelerate Show Press Cars, we won it! Woohoo!
Tom Ingram, British Touring Car Champion. Well done.
I think it's safe to say Josh is a little bit pleased about that. Tom Ingram is the QuidFit British Touring Car Champion. And you saw it right at the line. How was that? Although we have got a car over, but Michael Crees is okay. Go on, Josh.
Yeah, there's a Coca rescue truck and the medical car there. Hopefully everything's all right. And I've just had a chat with a very, very happy Tom Ingram fan.
Yeah, Tom Ingram's family just on the screen now as well, celebrating out there as well in the garage. Mum, dad, family as well. All of them extremely pleased, as we all are, for such a charming, charming young man in the touring cars. We'll have the full results shortly as well up here. Josh is still trackside for the post-race presentation as well, which will come up shortly as well to hear from everything. We'll be staying on air for that, so you can see the championship. Although I am worried, Josh, how long is it until you have to leave? Because this is go on.
Don't worry, I've cleared it with Dad, I'm okay.
Lovely, because like I said, this show will be over by 6:30, so that's only another half hour, so don't worry, to wrap out the season. Can your battery last that long is something I'm worried about, though. As well. There he goes, look at that. Tingram is so happy. He's going in punching everything as well in the air. Invisible punches for the invisible man there as well. We're just waiting for the chance to see the official classifications and bring them up on the screen for you as well. We've got the map book full screen in operation as well, ready for you up here in the comms box as well. But what a season it's been! What a championship challenge! It's been long. It's been tiring. It's definitely been exhausting for Tom. And he's parked the car on the entrance to the pit lane, Josh. I don't know if you can see it from your location, but he looks absolutely emotionally done. So just tears, absolute tears. I almost don't want to interrupt him. He looks so emotional down there.
Yeah, and the lights are being lifted here, ready for the championship presentation. I'm just going to move up a little bit further if I can. No, I can't, but it is a good spot.
Yeah. That's great that we're going to have a front row seat for that, Josh. Thanks so much for that. We'll put you in full screen for that as well. Now that everything's sorted there. So your camera will be our camera as well. Oh, you might need to rotate it the other way. You're still portrait. You're not landscape. Just to let you know. There's the medical cars going in. Yeah, Josh, you're portrait. There we go. There we go. No,
that was Michael Creed in that medical car there.
We saw it sideways, Josh, but we did see it. So don't worry about it. There we go. We got it. We got you. We got it. We can see it. So that's good that Michael Creed is okay. Tom Ingram gets out of the car, stands aloft, and is the 2022 Quick Fit British Touring Car Champion. A new champion in the touring cars, and it has been a long time coming. Couldn't have ever happened to a better guy, affectionately known as Tingram, Tom Ingram, and a fantastic championship charge for him. It wasn't Jake Hill, it wasn't Ash Sutton, and it wasn't Colin Turkington. It was the man who's tried so hard over the past 5 years, and he's done it. We're going to be here. Yeah, you're right. We're going to hear from Louise Goodman. And also, don't forget, because Josh is right next to a speaker, which means we're going to hear exclusively live the complete podium ceremony. Over to Louise. Party begins down in the Parc Ferme area as we wait for Louise Goodman to have all the action down there as well. We'll just wait. Come on. So much celebration, so much energy out there on the track right now. Hugs all around. Okay, down to Louise Goodman with Louise Goodman now with Tom Ingram. The champion of the season is with ITV.
In due course, but he's got so many people to thank and congratulate before he even gets off the crash helmet. Never mind, thinks about an interview.
Down to you, Louise.
So.
Okay, no, we're not going to do that. What we're going to do now is go to the map full screen and quickly press this button, because here is how they finish. Dan Lloyd takes victory with Josh Cook finishing second, Rory Butcher's third, Ash Sutton fourth, Tom Ingram fifth, and the World Championship this year. George Gamble sixth, Jake Hill falls to seventh, Dan Camish is eighth, Stephen Jolly ninth, and Aidan Moffat rounds out the top 10. Ricky Collard is 11th, with Colin Turkington 12th, Gordon Shedden is 13th, Dexter Patterson goes into 14th position, 15th for Ash Hand, 16th for Sam Osborne, 17th for Jason Plato, 18th on the board as well, as you saw for Chilton, Butel, Taylor Smith, Edwards, Jackson, Crees, Morgan, Rowbottom, Hamilton, Boardley and Thompson as well, the official running order. In terms of how the championship looks then, coming out of this round, there you can see Dan Lloyd is down in 10th position, but it's Tom Ingram who is the champion this year by 12 points to Ash Sutton. Dan Lloyd with that win now puts himself into 10th position as well, 1 point behind Adam Morgan. But for Bristol Street Motors with XLR, TradePriceCars.com, it's Tom Ingram, the champion. There he is, and he's going to be talking with Louise Goodman.
The bells ring 5 times the bridesmaid. You are now the British Touring Car Champion. And I can tell how much of an emotional moment this is for you, Tom.
It's, I cannot,
and breathe.
Yeah. I've thought about this moment for literally my entire life. But this is what I wanted to do. This is what I wanted to win. And never did I think it was going to come. I'll be honest, we've had a few years of coming into this weekend and it not quite working out. I cannot put into words what a fantastic team I have around me to have made this happen. It's just incredible, you know, from Chris and Leslie to everyone associated with Bristol Street Motors, to Anthony, to Justina, who's not very well, to my amazing girlfriend Laura, to my parents, to every single person who's helped me along the way. I cannot put into words just how much it means.
And the tension of that race, I mean, it was unbearable for me watching it. So what was it like for you in the car?
Horrible. I said to David, I felt like I needed an adult with me. I just wanted somebody just to come in the passenger seat with him and go, it's okay, just chill, it will all be fine. And, you know, I could see that, you know, I was talking to Spencer. Spencer was constant all the way through on the radio, every lap, more information, knowing what was going on, knowing the gaps, knowing who was around me. But it's just fantastic, honestly.
And still, even towards the end of the race, you were racing, you were going for it.
I'm not going to do anything else. Why would I do anything else? It's a racing car. It's in the best championship in the entire world. Why would I sit there? You've got to go for it.
It's going to take a while for this to sort of sink in, but are you able to find some words at the moment just to sum up the magnitude of this achievement for you?
No, I think it's the honest answer, because when we've devoted our life to it as we have done, and you have all the sacrifices, you know, everything from you know, starting out, meeting Matt Neal when I was 5 years old at the Autosport show, falling in love with the British Touring Car Championship. And over the years, coming through all the support series, all the Ginettas, getting into touring cars with Speedworks, it's been amazing, absolutely amazing. And I owe absolutely everything to my amazing team who have put it behind me, because they've just worked tirelessly this year. And it's just been incredible, really, really incredible. And as you say, this isn't going to sink in. I'm going to have I'm going to have sore cheeks for at least a week, and probably quite a few hangovers as well.
Well, I was going to say that is going to be the biggest hangover. A man here wants to give something to you.
Ash Sutton gives the number 1 to Tom Ingram.
Oh, Ash. I mean, you know what this feeling's like. I mean, you know how big this moment is for Tom, don't you?
Yeah, it's mega. It's to be fair, these guys and girls have turned up with a package that we couldn't beat, so fair play to them.
Thank you.
So, mega job. Cheers, mate.
OK, listen, I will let you go and collect your thoughts a little bit, because we've got more chatting to do with Stephen, Tim and Paul. So let me just turn around and have a quick word with another man wearing an Accelerate race suit, our race winner. I mean, what a day for the team, but what a race for you as well.
Yeah, firstly, massive congratulations to Tom. You know, I'm emotional. I was tearing up even then when he was hugging his dad. It was amazing. He deserves it. He's an awesome driver. The effort he puts in. I raced against Tom in karting, and I know the commitment the family's made over so many years. So massive congrats to Tom. And yeah, I don't suppose anyone saw me at the front end, but
occasionally.
Yeah, it wasn't easy. I was all over the place. Dropped it a few times, and Josh was catching me, but held on. And after such a crazy nightmare of a year, it's an amazing way to finish and have some positivity going into the winter, working hard and getting back on that grid next year. So yeah, thanks to the team, and thanks to all my sponsors, 24/7 Blinds and Abraxas Abrasives and Bristol Street Motors, and yeah, thank you.
Well, thank you for all the entertainment you've given us as well, and we fingers firmly crossed we'll see you back here next year.
It's in crashing, yeah.
Well, I wasn't going to say that. Entertainment as well. We're going to head for a break now, but when we come back, there's going to be lots more reaction.
Okay, well, they may head for a break, but we are hopefully on air still, because the graphics seems to have frozen. Hopefully you can still hear me, because I'm going to be talking with Josh in just a second, if the cameras want to work with me here, because it's having a little bit of a problem. So while I try and fix that, Josh, what's your reaction trackside? We can see you on the cameras. What's your reaction over there trackside?
Yeah, it's insane. Everything's just getting set up, and the ITV crew getting ready to go on after the break. And a Tesla safety vehicle has come on track.
A Tesla?
That's a first. Yes.
Definitely is a first for me as well. Oh, there it is. Yeah, I see it. Well, we're trying to get full screen, but guess what? OBS is having a paddy once again. So apologies if we're just a little bit lagged, because I can't seem to get Josh's screen on screen. There we go. Switch it around again, Josh. We've got it now, finally. We can see what you're on about now, down there on the track. So, oh yeah, there's the track action then. That's what's happening live out there at Brands Hatch right now, because we can see Josh has got his camera tracks up. We've got it sorted now. Just coming back into the pit lane. And who's that bringing back, Josh? Which car's that?
Adam Morgan.
Ah, so yeah, Morgan, who did retire early on for the race as well, does get shoved further back, unfortunately. Major disappointment for him. As we see him going back into the pit lane. Morgan, official. I tell you what, I don't know what's happening with OBS right now. Complete meltdown, mental breakdown. See, it's been a long day for the computer. It's been a long day for me. So hopefully we're still broadcasting as well. We've got plenty of time though before the podium starts as well up in. Josh is the only one on camera right now. So do you wanna, how's the track looking down there, Josh?
Yeah, it's doing good. And the Tesla had brought the lights for ITV.
Tesla lights for ITV?
Yes.
Fab. I'm trying desperately to get us both on the camera at the same time. Easier said than done. However, OBS has started to pay attention to me as well after I bullied it a little bit. So if I do this, I can now control it via the camera. So, hey presto, ladies and gentlemen, to screen. Hello, I'm back. So there's the podium ceremony, just getting in place. And presumably, Josh, they'll talk us through everything. So they'll talk through the Drivers' Championship, the Independents, the Jack Sears Trophy, and all the shebang as well we'll hear out there on the circuit.
Yeah, we will. But ITV just coming back now, it looks like.
Yeah, it certainly looks like it from my point of view as well. ITV just coming back from an ad break. There they are, look, making their way. The Toka track out there with all the usual proceedings in full vision as well. Are you near a speaker then? Can you hear everything quite clearly?
Not really. I can hear it.
Yeah. Oh,
but,
plane. Where's that plane coming from?
It's a helicopter just leaving the circuit.
Oh, Palmer's off then. We got Palmer's finished for the day then.
Yeah,
he's
that
obviously
looks like Jolie and Palmer, but here is our view.
Yes, we can see it on the camera within the 2 screen, and we will be in full screen as well, looking down at the podium ceremony as well in a few moments' time. I just want OBS really to behave itself for 15 more minutes. I want OBS, please. Yeah, are they fans on the track then, or who's on the track there?
Fans, yeah, I believe.
How do you get on the track?
You go down to paddock, but by the time I get down there and then get down there, then
trapped.
I'll be miles behind. So I think this is the best view.
This is the best view. I completely agree with you. Best seat in the house as well. We can just about hear. I'm sure. Yeah, we can actually hear Josh quite clearly. We've turned it up on the bus mixer. Should we hand over to Alan Hyde? Let's hand over to Alan Hyde. Let's go full screen and hand over to Alan.
So the winning team over all 3 rounds, the points ended up over all 3 rounds here at Brands Hatch, and the winning team for the weekend are Bristol Street Motors with Accelerate, and to represent them, Tom Hunt.
You might even be able to see me on the ITV coverage.
We can. Just come back.
Marvin Humphries, who is the team manager, to accept the award on behalf of the team. Bristol Street Motors with Accelerate. We've got Marvin Humphries, who's the team manager. His wife Sandra is the assistant team manager and was ready to stand in.
So just hearing from Alan Hyde there as the team's trophy gets presented down there out on the track. Josh, give us all the info. I think Tom Ingram's now made his way through.
Bristol Street Motors with Accelerate. The next award is just for round 30. It is the winning manufacturer constructors award. The winners are Accelerate Motorsport Hyundai, and to represent them, the chief marketing officer of Bristol Street Motors, Nisco, onto the podium. Well done. Congratulations to Accelerate Motorsport Hyundai and Super Macking from Bristol Street Motors this year. In fact, they made sure that Dan Lloyd, who just won, was able to race for the remainder of the year. Well done for winning the manufacturer constructors, and thanks to Liz for accepting their award. This one is for all of the races added up here at...
So this is all the trophies just being presented down there. Alan Hyde talking us through them all.
Trophy driver is George Campbell onto the podium. Well done, George. Congratulations. It's been a tight championship this year for the Jack Sears Trophy, and George Campbell has been quite a revelation this year. He takes the Jack Sears Trophy for Brands Hatch. The top three drivers for round 30 include our winning independent driver. Third place, Rory Butcher. Well done, Rory. Congratulations. Makes his way up towards the podium for that trophy from Mickey Butler. Second place, Josh Cook. Well done, Josh. Congratulations. Also, the independent winner for round 30. Also, with the fastest lap for round 30. And the winner with his third win of the year, Dan Lloyd.
Dan Lloyd wins round 30 then of the championship and collects the big trophy on the podium. This is the bit you never usually get to see at a touring car race right in front of you.
Well done to all of the drivers.
Lifts up the trophy as well. Oh, that's a good look, isn't it, down there, Josh?
Now, we don't have enough time for the national anthem.
Yeah, it really is.
Please to pose with your
OBS having a little bit of a paddy.
the final photograph of
Doesn't it always? But we are still broadcasting incredibly well, so hopefully everyone is putting up with the little bit of error. But oh, good apparently. There's the top three on the trophy. Well done, guys. That's Dan Lloyd finishing in first, his third win of the year. Josh Cook in second. Rory Butcher finishing third as well on the podium. Kicked off Sutton, Ingram Gamble. Say again, Josh.
Here we go. The bubbly has come out.
It's champagne time. They do like a champagne time moment. Clearly visible there. Josh Cook then will leave the podium. And we'll get ready then for the next round of the proceedings to take place. And this should be the championship. Here we go.
So we're just going quiet on the PA system for a little while. The next thing you can enjoy and be very loud, everyone, is the Champions Podium of the 2022 Quick Pick British Touring Car Championship. We're standing by.
Next off is the 2022 Drivers' Championship podium.
And I think they're just waiting for it now as well, as Tom Ingram was just seeing on the ITV pictures, is talking up as well, ready to go back over as well and be crowned the champion. This is footage provided by Josh Plays. Tom says, did you get a video of Crees? The crash? Yes, actually, we saw it in the background. If you rewind the footage, Tom, we can see it in the background as well, the accident. But
I was there 2 laps earlier, but I had to make it down here, but here we go. It sounds like.
Yep. Okay. We'll hand over then to circuit commentator Alan Hyde for the championship as well, being presented by Alan Gow there for Tom Ingram. Listen to the applause, everyone. It's going to get loud.
The first trophy is the coveted Champions Trophy. The 2022 Quick Pick British Touring Car champion is Tom Ingram.
Mega loud, isn't it? As we see Tingram onto the podium. A very well-deserved podium as well for the championship this year. A shake of the hand from Alan Gow And Ash Sutton gives the trophy over to a new champion. The 2022 champion. Stand by for fireworks. Tom Ingram's done it. It's time for the fireworks.
Off the podium, savour this moment. Tom Ingram is your champion.
And let the fireworks and the party atmosphere begin. 30 rounds of the Quit Fit British Touring Car Championship have been completed. And it ends at the final round with a new champion of Tom Ingram. What a day. What a season. What a championship it has been. What a fantastic... Listen to the cheers. He lifts up the cup. Tears in his eyes as well, breathing in deeply. And he walks off the podium as well. Josh, what's it like over there?
Smoky.
Thought it might be. He's still going back up there. He doesn't want to leave, does he? He's got to take this selfie now. Smile, Josh. You're in the selfie.
We'll have to see.
The selfie gets taken, and off the podium walks our new champion of Tom Ingram, affectionately known in this paddock as Tingram. Well, I guess you know where me and you will be, Josh, in a couple of months' time. Pre-season testing, media day for the touring cars. That's next.
Yeah.
Special shows coming as well for that.
And the next award he will give out is the 2022 Independent Champion.
Time for the independent champion.
Is that Josh Cook walking onto the podium? It is indeed.
Yes, this is the independent championship.
So the top independent driver who doesn't drive for a manufacturer, that goes the way of Josh Cook. An outstanding performance this season as well. Truly, truly spectacular. And the fireworks get lit up for him as well.
Manufacturer now.
And that will be BMW as well to win the Manufacturers' Championship this season. After an amazing 760 points over taking the win, BMW have once again shone with their M Sport car this season. As we see, they get the trophy as well on top of the podium. Back to Alan Gow and to Alan Hyde.
For 2022. The next award is the 2022 Teams Champion.
Teams Championship now.
And in their first season in competition, it is Napa Racing who take the Teams Championship as well, with Dan Camish and Ash Sutton at the wheel. Another competitive weekend for them. A really, truly remarkable day, Josh, for them as well. They've been battling all season brilliantly.
Yeah, they really have, and I can barely hear you, and it's getting very, very fiery.
I'm sorry. I'll talk a bit louder then, if that helps you, Josh, and helps you at home. We can hear Alan Gow though. Over to Alan Hyde.
Yeah.
Well done to the whole team this year. Super work. 2 more trophies to give out. One
2 more.
is for the 2022 Independence Teams Champion. The winners are Rich Energy BTC
Oh,
Racing,
no.
and to represent them, the team principal, Steve Duffin. Well done.
Well done to Rich Energy BTC Racing, who get the Independent Teams trophy here in the touring cars. Finally, Josh, Rich Energy have won something, but we mustn't say they're the title sponsor. It is BTC Racing, has been in the championship for decades, who have won the Independence Trophy here. But well done for Rich Energy. I'm sure he'll make a fuss of that later.
Yeah, amazing. An amazing, amazing season.
Last trophy then will be the... What is the last trophy? Goodyear Award, I believe.
I just had a heart attack. This is the Jack Sears trophy now.
And the Jack Sears trophy now. Onto the podium. Who's taking it, Josh? Can't quite tell from my angle. It's one of the team hards. I think it's Aaron Taylor-Smith, isn't it? Takes the Jack Sears trophy. And that's it. All the podium ceremonies complete. Everybody now has finished the season off in style. As it's Bobby Thompson who lifts up the Jack Sears trophy for 2022. The championship's been completed. That's it then. Let's get Josh up back on the main screen as well. Josh, you can flip your camera back round now, my friend. What has been your moment of 2020? Where are you? There you are. Josh,
hello.
What has been your moment of 2022?
There has been a lot as I'm trying to get into a place of quietness, which there isn't a lot. Here we go. But it's very windy.
Sounds
Hopefully
it.
it's not doing as much feedback.
No feedback at all. You sound fine.
Awesome. And how have I just realised that this might have been a better angle, but whatever.
What's it look like? Nah. The angle you were at was better because you were right next to the speaker. We could hear Alan. We can hear Alan and everyone. So that was a better angle. But yeah. So then, what do you reckon from Brands Hatch then? What's been your moment of the season? Go on. I'll throw the hard question to you.
There's been a lot. As I'm gonna put the angle back as there's some team photos.
Oh, lovely. Okay. I suppose, actually, that's an angle to end it on as well, actually. So, Josh, I want to say thank you very much for your company this season in the touring cars. I thoroughly enjoyed commentating on the racing with you. We'll do it again next year as well. My thanks then in the commentary box this year. We'll go over actually full screen because there's only one way to end this year and it's not with me on camera. I just want to say this season has been absolutely fantastic. The 2022 British Touring Car Championship gone from strength to strength as well. It's been wonderful having partners in the commentary box. Josh came into the com box, perfect commentary once again. We'll see you in America and next season the touring cars. My thanks also to the wonderful Nick Homewood for coming into the commentary box for several races this year. We'll see him again in the future. As we look at the podium as well, we round out on 2022. For myself, Joshua Birch, from Josh Plays and from Nick Homewood, thank you for your company in 2022. Next season, 10 rounds, 9 tracks, and we go also over once again for 30 races. My thanks to you all for joining us. Your 2022 QuidFit British Touring Car Champion is Tom Ingram. Good night to you all. We'll see you in 2023. Goodbye.
Now that is it from the champion.